Fantastic. Well done, guys. Conviction, but only £180 fine. I mean, you know, well done, everybody. But over to you.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you for all the support. Thanks everyone coming down and all the musicians who's turning up. Hope you guys had a nice little jam. I heard a little bit from upstairs. Yeah? Bringing some light to the darkness. Beautiful. Yeah, maybe I just repeat what I said. Basically, they tried to frame me as an organiser here today. I didn't organise it.
No, you didn't. No one
Decided to come the day before. Turned up with some musicians. We were all socially distanced, even though I think that's a load of rubbish. But we were. The photos show us. We had like a big stage area. Everyone was on the other, on the other part. The only time that I wasn't socially distancing was when police came and arrested me. So, I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but at the end of the day, it's a travesty of justice. They might have, they fined me a small amount, but they still fined me. They still wanted to pay, for their court fees, which is just going to go straight into their pockets and straight into all these crazy, horrible things that they're getting up to. Restricting our human rights, telling us we've got to wear masks, telling us we've got to take an experimental jab to work, to live, to go to school, to jump on a train. It's disgusting. And that's the same people, it's the same way of thinking, same philosophy. Control the people. People are dangerous and scary, and we must control them and they get sick. It's a joke, it's a disgrace. We need freedom more than ever. We're going to keep going, we're going to keep on fighting, keep on jamming for freedom globally in 6 different countries now. United States is going to do one soon as well. We've been Canada, Australia, Switzerland, Spain, Ireland, happening all the time, helping kids, helping families. In Ireland, you still can't go to a pub unless you've been jabbed up with an mRNA trial drug, which is nuts. Same's happening in Switzerland. All sorts happening. But just shout out to the independent press as well here too. We've got actual coverage here. Give up for actual coverage. Monkey Magic News. Resistance TV. Media Consumer 9/11. Piers Corbin, Stop the New Normals team as well here. And all the musicians that have come out today. We've got Alan back here. He was there when I got arrested. Yeah. He was holding it down. He was holding the fort down, man. He's doing Ireland. He's in Jam for Freedom in Ireland with Kieran Smithfield.
Spreading the news,
spreading the good vibes to all the Irish people. And we've got Sean as well, delivering liberty over here. He does a lot of journalism and helping us out.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Give it up to Gonzalo Carrera over here. Voila. He's our guy, man. He does speak English. Imagine that. I don't speak nothing. I just play Jam for Freedom. Oh, we got Jam for Freedom's getting translated into Spanish. We've got a guide. Our new song, Life of Rebels, has been translated into Spanish by someone from Paraguay. That's cool. Well,
that's awesome.
Shout outs to just all the musicians in general, all across the UK that have joined us in Ireland and Australia. In Australia, we've got John, Ben and Lars who set up Jam for Freedom Australia with 4 shows they're doing out there fighting global tyranny. Shout out to Steve Bannon and War Room, had us on last night. War Room team, War Room posse, thank you for your support. Man, if you can go on. Mark Windows, who's had us on the show. Unity News Network as well, thanks for having us recently. Musicians across the country, Anya O'Grady, Archie Eccentric, Vivian Bartes, Siraj, Charlotte Aikenhead, if you're watching this in Portugal, amazing opera singer. We want you back. We want you back for good. Oh man, the list can go on. Steve Hansen, who gave us a guitar, one of our super fans, and an amp as well. Absolute legend. Who else we got? Nicholas. Is Nicholas still here on drums?
He's there.
Nicholas! He's on 4.
He's so modest. He's so
this guy's amazing, man. Always here. Always in a white t-shirt and black shorts and brown shoes. I tried to give him a Jam for Freedom t-shirt.
Always on time.
He's very on time as well.
That's that fact.
Guys, anyone else? Just give up for the Free Assange crew if they're here.
Yes.
It's not a crime. Piers Corbin as well. The man himself.
Oh, thank you.
Please come and fight for everybody. Everybody.
Fighting for everyone. Thank you guys, and anyone else, just generally, you're just all legends. All the musicians standing up for your freedom. Go to jamforfreedom.com if you want to support us, become a member, donate, get some t-shirts, get some hoodies. We need it more than ever. Now the state are prosecuting us with bogus accusations. And put on a Jam for Freedom yourself. Go download the guide, download our logo, custom-made banner, custom-made flyer, go print it. Go and jam wherever you want to jam, get people together, we'll promote it completely for free. We'll also come and do a festival for you in one of your venues, if you sign our free house declaration, like Piers has got with the Stay Open Union. If you stay open during lockdowns and refuse medical apartheid, we'll play a Jam for Freedom free festival for you. Bring all the people, bring the posse, it'll be epic. I'll give it to Piers now. Thank you guys, thanks for your support. Never going to stop jamming for freedom.
Yes,
Never going to surrender our God-given rights. Never going to surrender our constitution, never going to surrender our right to assembly, to protest, to be free. Piers, you want to say something?
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, just a huge thank you, first of all, to our hero here, Cambel. Resist!
Defy! Do not comply! Resist! Defy! Do not comply! Resist! Defy! Do not comply! Resist! Defy! Do not comply!
Okay, now I think what happened in there was really, very important. The first thing is, we had a big crowd here and solid argument in court. We have to do all these things. Now, as people know, my case was dropped. They dropped it yesterday because our arguments about the elections happening at the time were too strong for them to cope with. Namely that me as a candidate had rights to, be there, do whatever I wanted. So they had to drop that case. They didn't extend that right to Cambel, obviously because they want to, they've got to somehow punish somebody for doing something. And he's had to be the fall guy. And we ought to appreciate that and give all the support he needs financially or for an appeal or whatever. But the very interesting things were the judge didn't want to hear, any arguments showing that we had basic rights. He only wanted to deal with Articles 10 and 11 of the Human Rights Act, which he did deal with. To be fair, he did include it. Now, then he said, I should impose a deterrent sentence on this, because the maximum is £10,000. But he did not, in fact, impose a deterrent sentence. He only imposed a sentence of 180 quid rather than 10,000. So, yes.
And just to elaborate why that was, is because all year I've been doing Jam for Freedom for free. I volunteered to start this, quit my job, living in my mum's living room basically. But I want to keep doing this. Hardcore. Find somewhere that we can have an office where we get everyone together, all the freedom fighters, all the press. We need to take this shit seriously now after what they're doing and assemble properly. But yeah, I appreciate it.
Freedom!
So the judge only imposing that fine is a big victory, because if he was really trying to do terror, it would have been 10 grand. Then of course, God knows what would happen. People would be really angry. So I think they are backing off things.